This is Art Television.
A very good evening. Welcome to the special panel discussion. Raigam is a household name which has given added value to the Sri Lankan pride during the past decades. In the entertainment world, Raigam Tele is the most popular award ceremony in Sri Lanka, which has added value to the entertainment industry as well as their tasty food products. We have with us here today an extraordinary individual behind the success of Raigam brand, Mr. Bavantha Liyanage, the Executive Director of the company. Also, the Assistant General Manager representing Sampath Bank, the main sponsor of Raigam Awards, Mrs. Kumari Jayasuriya. We warmly welcome you to the program and thank you very much for joining with us today. So Bavantha, when we hear about Raigam, what comes to our mind is the tasty food products. What made you contribute to the entertainment industry?
Raigam has always been an FMCG brand, FMCG in the sense fast-moving consumer good brand. And usually the brands who are in the fast-moving consumer good industry communicate with the people more. As in if you take, for example, most of the TV advertisements that are played on the TV are for fast-moving consumer goods. So we thought of giving back to the people and the industry that helped us grow, the television industry, and to empower the people who are working in the industry, both in media and teledrama categories. When you take television, television is sort of like the entertainment machine in a house. People always sit in front of the TV most of the time, individuals, and even if you come back into the house after work, you relax in front of the TV. So we thought of giving back to the industry and to empower them to do even better things in the future. That was the main reason behind Raigam Teles when we started it back in 2005.
That's great. And also, Bavantha, now when it comes to this Raigam Tele award ceremony, there are a lot of award categories. Can you please explain those award categories?
Yeah, so Mariam, this time we'll be giving 60 plus awards, as in more than 60 awards. And out of these awards are divided into two categories, media and drama category. And out of these awards, almost 50 awards, that except for 9 awards that are chosen separately, almost 50 awards are judged by the judge panel, like the jury. The rest, you can divide those into popular category, and then we have introduced a new category called penetrative awards. I'll explain it further in detail, and then as well as lifetime achievement awards. So those are the awards that are presented. Half of it, less than half of it is for media, as in for news and other media programs. Most of it is for teledrama, and the rest we judge through votes, and to the director board judges the lifetime achievement awards.
Okay, since you mentioned about a new award category, can you please explain about that?
The newest award category we introduced it last year. It's called Janagata Award, which distinguishes from the popular category, which is Janapriya Award, the popular category, because we do Sri Lanka's largest survey of this category, or any other, I would say, to rather than taking votes in, like for the popular category specifically. If you consider the popular category, back then a couple of years ago, maybe 10-20 years ago, people used to write example Sarasavi Pattare used to write,
I remember,
the most popular act and send it to the Sarasavi magazine. Then we changed it back in 2012. We were the first to introduce SMS voting for popular category awards. Then we introduced the app in 2015. That was the first as well. You could vote through our app as well in Google Play Store. So that is the popular category. Janagata award could be distinguished because we use our sales network. We have a sales network of about 400 people, one of the strongest FMCG networks in the country. And we have divided people into different stratas as well to get the most accuracy of data within a period of a month. So when you consider the next best award that people do through surveys, they take about 3 months, and their sample size, maximum sample size, would be about 6,000 people, individuals. But our accuracy is higher because we take that within a course of a month, so we can really nail down who's the most popular, which programs are the most popular. We don't judge. We don't ask them to select the individuals. The 3 awards that we give out in the Janagata Award category, the Janagata Award, the 3 Janagata Awards are teledrama, news network, and the media program. Those are the 3 categories we judge. And within a course of a month, our sample size, last time it was 23,500. It's about 300% increase from the other award ceremonies, so about 4 times. This time we are planning on getting about 30,000. It's still ongoing at the moment. It will be done by 20th of March. We take that data, we analyze it, to remove the anomalies and everything, and then we can really get an accurate representation of which programs are the, because generally popular categories could be manipulated.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. But this will be pretty accurate.
So it's nice to see that you all have accurate data with you all. Our viewers and the entire Sri Lankan nation would love to know the application process. Could you please explain the application process?
Generally, when we announce the award ceremony, usually it's in December, the first press conference. From that day onwards, you could apply till late January. So we usually collect about 600 applications every year. You could write down, you have to fill, there's a specific form that is available online, and you could ask us to email it as well. It's on our website and Facebook page, everything. So people download it, attach the relevant disc or CD or whatever with the document, and fill out who's the main character. Like if you take teledrama, for example, who the main character is, who are the supporting characters are, then the cinematographers, everything, and then they attach it with the files and hand it over to our. We have several collection points. Then we take all those and hand it over to the judge panel. That's the general procedure that you collect.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, there are many other sponsors. Can you mention about them and their contribution to the award ceremony?
Yeah, so our biggest strength has been Sampath Bank. Our corporate relationship has been there for almost 20 years, since almost the inception of the company. So Sampath Bank joined us 12 years ago, and they have been continuously supporting us as the main sponsor of the event. Then later SLT Mobitel joined us 3 years ago. They are the main sponsor for the nomination evening, as well as Allianz Insurance, our insurer. I don't think any other award ceremony in Sri Lanka insures their nominees. We insure everyone from nominees to winners. We give a life insurance worth 1 million rupees and a hospital insurance of 100,000 within that period, that year.
That's great.
So that's amazing, because if you have 150 participants and nominees in the event, that's about that the insurance is worth 150 million plus. So Sampath Bank is our main sponsor, and then SLT and Allianz are corporate business. And there are category sponsors like Salonina, Arya Plus, one of our brands, and then several other, Sona and String as well. Those are category sponsors of the event.
Okay. So, Mrs. Kumari, what inspired Sampath Bank to be the main sponsor for Raigam Tele's all these years?
Okay, it's like this, Miriam. Sampath Bank is one of the leading banks in Sri Lanka today. Actually, we were the pioneers to introduce online banking to the banking industry. So Raigam group of companies have been is one of our top level corporate clients. So we have been having a very cordial relationship over the years now, as Bhavante explained, is nearly 2 decades now. So this particular ceremony we see as a award ceremony which recognizes the talents and encourage the artists in the teledrama field. And because of the transparency and the quality of this program, actually we didn't hesitate to sponsor this event right throughout, and this is the 12th consecutive year we are doing it.
Thank you very much. We discussed a lot, and there's a lot more to be discussed. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Raigam Tele's
निर्देश नाम संध्याव
Welcome back after the break. We are in a panel discussion with Mr. Bhavanta Liyanage, the Executive Director of Raigam Group, and also with Mrs. Kumari Jayasuriya, the Assistant General Manager of Sampath Bank. So we were discussing about the Raigam Tele Awards 2022. Now Bhavanta, a judgment should be fair in an award ceremony. So how do you select the panel of judges?
Our panel of judges has been there for some time now, for about, especially the chairman, the president of the panel has been there for almost 10 years. He started out as a regular member, now he's the president, as in the head of the panel. So when we select the panel of judges, we usually take pioneers of the industry into consideration, and almost all of them are pioneers in their specific field. For example, the head of the judge panel is Mr. Buddhadasa Galappatti. He's one of the distinguished writers and poets in the Sri Lankan industry, the writing field. And then we have several other in different categories. So for music, editing, cinematography, news reading, everything, we have very experienced panel of judges consisting of 12 judges, and we have divided the panel into 2 as well, like 2 sub panels for media and teledramas, and they get together to finalize the results. And when we talk about the transparency, I think everybody in the industry knows that we never discuss anything with the judges. They give out the judgment, and a lot of people have been angry with our brand because they haven't won any award, because everybody feels like they deserve the award, and I think everybody does, people, especially the people who get nominated, but still we don't get involved at all. Many of our known people, friends, have been nominated but haven't won the award at the end. Because of that, I think we have a good reputation about the transparency. We are basically the sponsor for the event. It is not really our own event. We just sponsor the event, and the judge panel decide whatever that goes in, because almost 85% of the awards are judged by the judge panel. So most of the awards.
So that's great to hear. It's an
We are the
independent
facilitator,
panel. Yeah. Right. So what is the judging process? Can you explain the process? Now, once the candidate sends their applications, how does the judging starts?
Yeah. So there's a part that I missed. So you have to authenticate the application as well.
Okay.
So they have to send the application to the relevant. For example, if it is RTV, you have to send it to RTV to get it authenticated, like verified that this was run on RTV within the course of this time period, from 1st of January 2022 to 31st of December 2022. That's the time period this year. So they judge it, they verify it and send it back to us. And otherwise it will be rejected, or there will be a question. Then the judge panel watches almost every episode. If it is a teledrama, they watch through almost every episode every day for about 2 months, for a period of 2 months, from early January to end February. They get together every evening. We have several TV screens, and we have a setup. They watch every episode of almost all the dramas. The best one, they rewatch it multiple times. What they would consider as the best ones, and then they give out the nominations towards the end of February. Again, they get together for about a week. And they go through the nominations, they rewatch the parts that they would like to rewatch, and then give out the winners by 20th of March.
Thank you very much, Bhavanta. And also we would like to know what are the prizes for the award winners?
Yeah, so the main prizes, we are the only award ceremony that gives out a cash prize for the winners. And that is completely undertaken by Sampath Bank as the main sponsor of the event. Sampath Bank is the main financial partner. So Sampath Bank gives out, as in it changes with the category of the award, but up to 150,000 rupees per award will be given out for all the winners, starting from 50,000 up to 150,000 rupees.
All right. And we have heard that y'all are having two main events, the nomination evening and the grand finale, the grand award ceremony. So if you can explain about this nomination evening, because that's something new for all of us.
True. So that's the only event of that kind in Sri Lanka. I would say even South Asia, because nobody does an event for nominations. I would say only, I've seen it only at the Oscars. There's a luncheon for nominations. So to uplift, usually the nominees don't get enough attention, we would say, because nominees are almost equally as talented as the winners. So to encourage the nominees and to give something back to the nominees, we have created a thing called nomination evening. We took the inspiration from Oscars, and it's a grand event as well. I would say it's more grand than all the other award ceremonies. So we had it. We usually have it at Water's Edge. This time we had it at Water's Edge as well. A month ago, it usually happens exactly a month before the main event. So last 25th of February, we had the nominations evening, and we gave out all the life insurance and everything there, and we take some of the nominees to the stage to represent the nominees, hand over the nomination certificates, as well as other prizes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, we know that Sampath Bank is very much into new concepts for their loyal customers. Tell us about a new concept that you all are planning to do with your clients these days.
It's actually, Mariam, we have been introducing several innovative products during the recent past. So we are actually encouraging customers to onboard to our digital platform, that is Vishwa. And also recently during the COVID time, we introduced the touchless ATM withdrawal. That's a service that is without touching the ATM surface. Our customers can withdraw money by downloading the app. There's an app called VPay app. So through that there is a QR code. From that they can withdraw money without even touching the ATM screen. So likewise there are some other products also we are in the process of introducing. And we have 229 branches all over the island. So I would like to make this opportunity to invite anyone who has not experienced our banking services to go to the nearest Sampath Bank branch and open an account and start banking with us.
Thank you very much, and once again thank you very much for joining with us today, and wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. Raigam Tele Awards will be streaming live on all social media platforms, so save the date. It's 25th of March 2023. Have a great weekend. Thank you and good night.